Hey girl, it's Ariel here, your resident sis, and I'm here to drop another video for you. All right, so today we're going to be talking about self-care. Now, it seems like over the last few years or so, self-care is like one of those buzz terms, one of those buzzwords that's just all over the place. You hear about it on the radio, on social media, on just various news outlets, and I think that's dope because what's happening is everybody is realizing, hey, we got to start taking better care of ourselves because listen, we ain't gonna be here forever. We gotta do what we can now to enjoy the life that we have, right? So I think it's wonderful. It sparks different conversations in different neighborhoods and communities, okay? However, if self-care is just like a new concept to you, it's something that you're not really used to doing, it's just, foreign or whatever, I can understand that how too much information might be really confusing and really overwhelming. Like, girl, I know I need to do self-care or whatever. I know I need to do self-love or whatever. But girl, how am I supposed to do it, girl? I get it. I feel you, sis. First of all, I just want to give you a shout out for knowing that you need to do it, okay? And you actually getting some help. Shout out to you for doing that. This video, I'm going to go over 4 ways that you can improve your self-care practice, all right? 4 quick and easy ways. All right, so I'm going to be looking over here a little bit because I do have my stuff written on my computer. I ain't even going to pretend like I'm going to remember all this stuff, okay? I already got it right here. I'm making my life easier. Self-care, okay? But I got 4 ways that you can improve your self-care practice up in here. All right, so number 1, check in with yourself. Improve your relationship with yourself by assessing what you need as often as possible. Even if you are in a situation that makes it really difficult to understand what you need, it can still be helpful to reserve just a pocket of space where you can just take a moment to check in and just do a quick evaluation, all right? So some things to consider might be, what do I need right now? I ain't talking about in the next couple of hours. I ain't talking about tomorrow, next week, next month, next quarter, next year. Girl, what do you need right now to get through this moment? Okay? Do I have access to what I need in this moment? Okay, so I know what I need, but do I have access to it? All right. And then if I need to get this thing, girl, how am I gonna get it? All right. How can I make today easier? Kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. Don't worry about tomorrow and all that kind of stuff. It'll take care of itself. Focus on what you can do today. And if even if thinking about today is too much, if you don't have the bandwidth to focus on what you all need for the day, just again focus on what do I need in this moment? How can I make this moment easier? And you get through that moment. And then let's try to go to the next moment and do it again. And the next moment and do it again. Just take it step by step, moment by moment. And by the time you know it, you have gotten to the end of the day. Now, I do realize that this is a lot easier said than done, especially if you struggle with anxiety. Hello. She do. Okay, so I get that. However, because anxiety is one of my things, you could do this, okay? It takes practice, it takes time, but I know that it can be done, all right? Number 2, listen to your body. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but I'm in my 30s now, and my body, she be doing different stuff that she ain't do when she was in her 20s or whatever. She make different sounds and stuff. And she make different moves and stuff. And, personally, I feel played because I feel like, like I have 2 older sisters. I got, older cousins and stuff like that. I got a whole mama. And I just feel like nobody really sat me down to explain how the 30s really creep up on you in so many different ways. One of them being your body can flex on you from time to time, okay? I'm learning that regardless of what I might want to do, okay, I got to listen to what my body is telling me to do. Otherwise, she going to embarrass me at the store, and I don't have time for that, okay? Listen to your body. That's number 2. Your powerful body tells you what it needs daily. It is your job to listen and provide what it needs to thrive. Take steps to center your wellness this week. And if you don't know where to start, consult your physician. If you don't have a doctor, but you have health insurance, girl, please get you a doctor. If you don't have health insurance and you need a doctor, look into some of the programs that your community or county offers to see how you can get you some type of medical care or some type of just, some arrangement where you can get you some doctor's appointment in so you can get you a physical or whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself, okay? Some things to consider might be, how does my body react when I eat certain foods? So now I do need to follow with my doctor about this, but I'm learning You know, I don't need to be eating dairy food. Too tough. Mm. We gotta slow down on that. We gotta slow down on sugar. Mm-hmm. We gotta slow down on a lot of them white foods, okay? Cause yeah, your body like, oh, okay. Oh, so this what you gonna do? Well, let me show you what I'm gonna do, okay? Breaking out, stuff like that, whatever. How does my body react when I do or don't get enough sleep? Daylight savings time aside, I feel like I'm embarking a stage in my life where I need to get a nap, or if I don't get a nap, I need to make sure my bedtime is like on some strict stuff, okay? Now, this is difficult for me because naturally I am a night owl, okay? I just am comfortable in the nighttime. Dance with my dogs in the nighttime. That's me. But girl, I'm also a mama, and my kid is on a daytime schedule. And in order for me to do what I need to do for him, I need to make sure I'm well rested, okay? When I don't get enough sleep, yeah, it's not cute. But when I'm well rested, oh my gosh, I have so much more energy. I'm able to do things I need to do. I'm less forgetful. I'm less cranky. You know what I mean? It's like those are things that we know. You know what I'm saying? But like to really just to apply them regularly on a daily or nightly basis and then to do it with fidelity, that's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? What makes my body feel good? All right. So I know for me, in a moment, it might feel good to maybe eat this thing, right? Or to do this thing. But if me paying for it has a much greater consequence than me consuming it or doing it, then I don't need to do it no more. And that's just me speaking for myself. You got to find out what that is for you, okay? So number 2, listen to your body. Number 3, document your thoughts. One great way to change your thought patterns is by writing down negative thoughts as they occur. This exercise will help you track the various thoughts that are swirling your mind. When practiced frequently, documenting your thoughts can slowly push you to reprogram the way you think. So me, myself, my favorite way to document my thoughts is writing it down. Pen, pad, notebook, whatever. That's what I like to do. I always got a pen on me, and depending on where I'm going, I always got my clipboard and notebook paper with me, okay? That's how I roll. But if you don't like to do that, girl, you got a phone. Voice recorder, you got a voice memo. Send yourself an email. Send yourself a text. Write yourself a note. Whatever. You can document your thoughts many, many ways. But the objective is just to get out what's in your head. Take you a moment. Take a break from it. Process if necessary. And then go back and look at it like, hey, I noticed that, you know, when I'm having a bad day or when I'm experiencing a critical moment, I tend to think like this. Or when I'm feeling really, really good, I notice, you know, on this day, I think like this or I act like this. The best way for you to really understand your patterns is by documenting those things, okay? Some themes to consider. What causes me to think this way? Have I become desensitized to how these things make me feel? How can I view the situation more positively, or at least just from a different standpoint? How can I look at this objectively or from a viewpoint that is unbiased, all right? So just document your thoughts. I think it'll help you in the long run. And last but not least, speak nicely to yourself. All right, so I'm going to use plants as just an example, okay? I love plants. I got plants. So in my mind, this makes sense. Just roll with me real quick. All right, so in order to grow, plants require the basics. Water and sunlight, right? Okay, cool. So do we. We require the same thing. These 2 natural elements can stabilize a plant. Crazy plant owners, though, have learned when they pour extra love into their plants, they grow fuller and live longer. So some of the extra stuff can be like, you know, plant food, or maybe you speak to your plants, or maybe you, instead of just putting like regular water in, maybe you pour rice water into your plants. So, you know, just whatever you might do, okay? Some examples of the extra love include giving them names. Me, myself, I name my plants just like their kids because low-key, they are my kids. One of my favorite plants is my snake plant, Zulu. That's his name. And yes, my plants are black. Okay. Noticing when they need repotting. So, sometimes Zulu needs his diaper changed. And I just take him out of one little pot and put him in another. Okay. Speaking to him nicely. So obviously Zulu is a plant and Zulu cannot speak back to me, right? However, I can tell that just my routine and just the way that I treat Zulu, it helps him because I wish I could put up a picture. I don't know how to do that yet without, the editing stuff. But if you were to look at a picture of Zulu when I first got him versus how he looks now, he's grown so much. He's grown so much. Okay. That's because I really, really take my time and I nurture him. And, while I do understand that snake plants, snake plants are really difficult to kill. However, I have killed a snake plant before. All right. Um, so this time around, I'm like, well, let me come up with a better regimen for this plant. Cause I really want this plant to be long lasting. And coming to find out he is. Well, like I said, he's got a name. I talk to him. I give him a lot of love. He's in my windowsill. He gets adequate sunlight. I really do take care of Zulu like I take care of my child, truly. Think about it like this, though. If plants that can't speak back to you, if they can benefit from nice words, girl, imagine what nice words can do for you. My God. You are a flower. Speak to yourself nicely every day. So if, saying the word nicely makes you feel uncomfortable, you can kind of substitute it with speak positively to yourself or give yourself grace or, something like that. Something where you are not being so critical of yourself, where you are not putting yourself down or where you are not thinking, just the worst about yourself. You are your very best thing. And you gotta talk to yourself that way. You gotta treat yourself that way. You gotta act that way to yourself. And again, I know there's something that is a lot easier said than done, but some of the ways that has helped me to just get to a space where, I can affirm myself and not just say it, but actually believe what I'm saying, is just through affirmations. If it feels unnatural to affirm yourself, like, I am happy, or, I am beautiful. And if you really truly don't believe that, there are a lot of resources available, honestly, on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, that are 100% free, where you can listen to guided meditations, where there are different types of people, teachers, healers, whatever you want to call them, that they actually have like recorded guided meditations. They have recorded mantras. They have recorded affirmations, and all those are different things, but they are all very similar. So if you can't do it for yourself yet, listen to somebody who does it on a regular basis and they do it for other people. You don't even have to say the words, but just listen. Listen to those things. I am at peace. I am well. I am grounded. And you can listen to different ones based on the healing that you need in your life, whether it's your root chakra, your sacral, your throat, whatever. There are different things that you can find that contribute to and support the healing of those things. Listen to it. Listen to it on a loop. Listen to it while you, typing at work. Listen to it while you washing the dishes or you at the gym or whatever it is like that. You don't have to say those words, but you're still taking it in. You're still consuming it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's still going deep on down on the inside to you. And it's just changing you from the inside, making you anew. All right? It helps. Listen to it. And the more you listen to it, you will begin to notice, and I'm really speaking from personal experience, you will begin to see a difference in your mood, a difference in your attitude, a difference in the way that you think about yourself and the way that you speak to yourself and the way that you speak about yourself. And the more you get comfortable with that, you ain't gonna let anybody else talk to you crazy either and talk crazy about you or around you. You understand what I'm saying? Which takes us to the next step. You may have to reevaluate some of your close relationships and friendships. Okay. But that's something different. I ain't trying to give you too much right now, but just use that. And before you know it, you will start to believe those things about yourself and start saying those things about yourself when you at work or when you find yourself in a, an irritating situation, like, I got this, or I can do this, or whatever it is, whatever it might be. And not view it from a stance of toxic positivity, because that is the thing. And I don't like that. I don't. But from a general sense of, I am honoring who I am in this moment and who I am today in this moment all day. I am worthy of this. I deserve this. I need this. I don't have to earn this self-care. I don't have to earn this self-love. I am, period. And that's that on that. You feel me? So anyway, I just want to give you just a rundown, just some quick and easy steps on how you can improve your self-care practice. I'm going to run through them again, 4 of them. Number 1, check in with yourself, girl. What's going on? Are you okay? Assess your body from head to toe. Number 2, listen to your body. What's your body telling you? Has your body been saying something and you just been ignoring it? Are your boobs hurting? You know, what's going on? Are you hungry? Are you eating something that's really tearing your stomach up? You know, like what's going on with your body? Number 3, document your thoughts. What's going on in your mind? What are you thinking? Why are you thinking those things? And are those thought patterns, are they still serving you? You know, I know for myself, just real quick, I'm gonna be done, I promise. In therapy, it's helped me to unpack this. I know for myself that, you know, there was a train of thought that I had for a while about, you know, just very like isolated events, very specific things, right? And I got to this place where I felt conflicted because I'm like, okay, well, this is my go-to, but I had to kind of come to this line where I thought, okay, yeah, this is how I normally would do it, but do I still need to do that way? Is that still helpful to me? And the unpacking was, well, why did I do this to begin with? Well, because you develop this thought process, you develop these thought patterns and just these habits associated with these thoughts, because when you experienced this X amount of years ago, you were trying to get through it. You were trying to survive the thing, okay? And with you being able to do that, with you trying to get through that thing, you develop this as a defense mechanism. You develop this as a shielding technique to protect yourself in the moment so that you can get through it, right? So it's like you think that you have, you know, gotten over a situation when really you just survived it. You ain't necessarily healed from it. And see, the thing about it, your body keeps score. That stuff will come right back around if you don't really take the time to deal with it. So that was just a long way for me to say that, that's a long way for me to say, thinking about my thinking, the metacognition, literally that's what that is. Thinking about my thinking made me think, okay, well, how did I even get to that thought process to begin with? And then realizing, oh, okay, well, that was a direct symptom of this traumatic thing here. All right, we got to go back and revisit that. And then I have to thank myself for getting me through that and then release that part of myself because I got other stuff to do and I got other places to go and I can't continue to take those thoughts with me. All right. Document your thoughts sounds really, really simple. And it actually is a very, very simple thing. But that simple thing, girl, it can open up. It can open up the floodgates to a whole bunch of stuff. Okay? Stuff that I would recommend you do with a professional if you can. All right? And last but not least, speak nicely to, about, and for yourself. This will also help you create boundaries with people who be trying it in your life. Okay? Check in with yourself. Listen to your body. Document your thoughts. Speak nicely to yourself. I hope that this has been helpful to you. If this has been helpful, girl, let me know. Say something. See something. Say something. If it has not been helpful, let me know that as well, too. I'm open to what you have to say. If you have different ways that you like to really, you know, beef up your self-care practice, let me know those, too, because something that you do, it might be able to help me, okay? We are here to help each other, all right? So that was all I got to say. That's all I got. Ain't got no more, and I will see you next time. Bye, girl.